Do you remember as a kid walking down your local boozer only to be stopped at the bar when you try and order a pint of something or other because you don't look old enough to drink? I must admit I never had that problem as I was getting older, and if you hang on till the end of the video I'll tell you a funny story about a friend of mine that happened one night when we were out on the lash. Anyway, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well, thank you for joining me. We'll be doing a live tonight at 8:30. Whether it's the last one before Christmas, we'll have to see. I'm thinking of doing them on Christmas Eve as well. But to the story, I've done a bit of work over the last couple of days about what's really going on in this world of ours and where we're headed. And it's been met with quite a lot of views. Now, for them to be able to do everything they want to do, certain things have to be put into place, don't they? One of which is identification, namely digital identification. And this chap here keeps bleating on about it, and he has done for years. Now, I remember when identification was just paper-based, and I'm sure all of you guys do. Like the driving license, for example, was just paper-based, and in time we all got caught out with these photo cards or whatever you happen to call them. Well, going back to the pub, if you walk into a pub and you have a problem in that they won't serve you because they don't think you're old enough, obviously you have to prove your ID. Well, according to the government website, they want to give you a better chance of doing so next year by providing you with the means to do so on your mobile phone. And they, according to this, call it a digital ID. Now, my reply to that was, that's a bit fucking sneaky, isn't it? The young who want to go out and have fun and everything else are met with this, forcing them to have a thing on there that they might not necessarily need, therefore filtering that through at the back end, unlike us cynical old farts that are beginning to see everything for what it is. I know, let's get the young to do it instead. My advice to you is find an alternative. Don't do it. Don't comply. You know, whatever card or whatever it happens to be, find another way of doing it, because this is heading for trouble. Now, to the story. Years ago when I was, well, probably 18, 19, so getting on 30 years ago, there was this pub in Margate that we used to frequent quite regularly. And I went and met a friend of mine, and usual, we're going to go out and have about 8 or 10 pints or whatever, look all hard and beard up and have a kebab at the end of the night. Anyway, we walked through the local park, and I walked through the door of the bar, no problem. As I said, I never had a problem. Turn around, he was nowhere to be seen. In my eagerness to get to the bar, what I didn't hear was they asked him for ID on the door. He didn't have it, so he had to walk all the way back home again, grab his driving licence and come all the way back. So he was a bit knackered already for the sake of a pint. But that's a story from another time. But the thing is, don't do this. It's asking for trouble. Have a look at these videos. Thank you, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Toodaloo.